Saludos. I'm Casey, Jedi Knight. I hear your child has been moving his toys around with his mind. Is this true? Wonderful. I'm here to take them to the Jedi Temple to train. What are the Jedi? We are an ancient order of space wizards. I am surprised you have not heard of us before. The Jedi are quote unquote government sanctioned peacekeepers. So, best case scenario, your child will grow up to be a narc. If a war breaks out, and one will, they will lead armies by example, charging into deadly battles as a general. And if a war breaks out while they're in training, well, then there is no better experience than fighting on the front lines with his or her master as a child soldier. Now, we are going to take your child and train them in the ways of the Force, but do not worry, you will probably never see them again. That is wonderful. It is truly an honor to join the ranks of the Jedi. Do not worry about your child continuing your family line. We Jedi are forbidden from forming attachments. As such, your child will be forbidden from having children of their own. Unless they are some kind of freak that gets off on having kids and never talking to them again. You aren't a family of freaks, right? What is this? Why, it is a lightsaber, of course. It is a deadly weapon of highly concentrated energy that can cut through just about anything. Your child will make their own before they are a teenager. There is a wide variety of different kind of lightsabers they can make, with many different colored variants of blades, as long as they choose blue or green. Well, there is red, but having a red lightsaber is the equivalent of walking in on your child torturing the neighborhood Lothcats. We would probably just put them down right then and there, just to be safe. And there is purple, but only Mr. Samuel L. Jackson gets a purple lightsaber, and we don't want to make Mr. Jackson angry. There is also a chance that they can have a yellow lightsaber. That's pretty shway. And if your child fights a kid with a red lightsaber and does not die, they might get a chance to make a white lightsaber. Really shway, if you ask me. And there is that one black lightsaber, but we don't talk about that since the Jedi went to war with his people and they developed armor and weapons specifically designed to kill the Jedi. But don't worry about that, we still win those fights most of the time. Who else are we at war with? Well, right now, nobody. But we have been at the heart of just about every major conflict the galaxy has ever seen. The Jedi-Sith War, the Mandalorian Jedi War, the Clone Wars, the Galactic Civil War all featured Jedi in vital roles. And in some continuity, there is a race of sadomasochistic, self-mutilating aliens from outside our galaxy that are immune to the Force and want to capture, examine, and torture the Jedi. Now, I better take your child and be on my way. Oh, you do not want your child to train with the Jedi? Please remember, we are sanctioned by the government, and just think of how dangerous your child might become if they do not learn how to control their powers properly. Really, it is for the safety of your child and yourself. Now, I better take your child and be on my way. Do not do something you will regret. I, with my immeasurable skill and power, could kill you here and now, where you stand. We Jedi are largely above the law. Your friends and family will think you a traitor to the Galactic Republic, as they try to reconstruct your face after a rod of highly concentrated energy is lodged through your eye, cauterizing the wound instantly and leaving a mass of melted flesh in the middle of your face. I am feeling generous today and do not wish to traumatize our child. I will use the Force to persuade you to do things you would never normally do, completely bypassing any consent or right as a sentient being you may have. You will give the child to me and get on with your life." "Thank you, ma'am. Your child will now be safe with me."